Hello everyone, welcome to the series of variations. So in today's lesson we have a program. We have to write a program to check if a given number can be represented in a given number of digits in any base. So now what is the concept basically? See, we are given a number and the number of digits to represent the number we have to find out. Find if the given number can be represented in given number of digits in any base from 2 to 32. Say for example, I will be taking in n. Say for example, if it is 8 and 4. So we have to say yes because it is possible in base 2 and 8 in base 2 is 1000. Right? Now what is the idea behind it? How we have to do? This is not int. We have to do the space. Okay, so see, this is the given number, right? 8 is the given number and 4 is the number of digits given to us is equal to 4. So this is the number of digits given to us. So we have to find out if the number can be represented in given number of digits in any form. Okay, so if we will say 8, we can say yes. Why? Because if we will say base 2 as 8 in base 2 is 1000. So 1000 is a 4-digit number, right? Now the idea basically is to check all the bases one by one, starting from base 2 to base 32. So how we are going to check for a base? We will do very simple steps. Okay, so I will just discuss that with you. If the number is smaller than the base, the given base, and the digit is 1, simply return true. Else if the second condition, so I will just write it here, if the number is smaller than, if it is smaller than the digit, return true. Simple. Number second point, if the digit is more than 1, if it is more than 1, if it is 2-digit number or 3-digit number, something like that, and the number is also, and the number is also more than base, the given base, then remove the last digit from the number by doing an operation. That is how we are going to remove the last digit. Simply number divided by base we will do, and we will remove the last digit from the number. Okay, we will do that. Otherwise, if both of these conditions will not work, similarly, if both of the conditions will not work, simply return false. Simply. Okay, so now how we are going to do that, let me just show you. I will just delete it and we will write it down over here. So now, as I told you, for example, if the number given to us is 8, right? We have been given digit and the digit is, assume, 3-digit number we have been given. Now I will create another method for that. So I will just simply write over here the condition if check, and I will pass it two parameters, one is num and the other is digit. Okay, so if it is true, we will simply say what? We will simply say yes, or else we will simply say no. Correct? So now we have to work on this check method. We will create this check method. Now how we are going to do this? Please make a note over here. So as I told you, we will firstly check for all the bases from base 2 to base 32. We have to check, correct? So how I will write it? I will take a loop for that because we have to check it for every base. So I will say say base, if I am taking from 2 to what I have to take, less or equal to 32, right? Base plus plus will be said. Now we have to check we have to check the method. So I will write another method over here because I'm calling that method again and again, right? From 2 to 32 we have to find out. Up to when? Up to we will find it, okay? So I will pass it num, I will pass it digit, and I will pass it the base. Right? And if in any circumstances the result is true, we will simply return it true, or else we will return it false. Correct? Now we will create this method. Coming to over here, this method, because this method returns true if the number can be represented using the digits in the base. So the very first condition, as we discussed, if the given digit is equal to 1, if the digit is 1 and num is less than base, we have said, as I discussed with you, so we will simply return true. Correct? Now if there are more than 1 digits, the left and the number is more than the base, we have to remove the last digit, right? And I told you that we have to do operation. What operation? Simply number by base, we will do that. So how am I going to do that? I will write it again. If the given digit is greater than 1 and the num is greater or equal to base, we will do what? We will simply return, we will call the method recursively again, okay, num divided by base. I will pre-decrement it and I'm passing it the base, so I'm calling the method again. Simple. And if it does not work, then simply pass the false, that is simply return false. See, return true of the number can be represented in digits in any base from 2 to 32. Correct? So now we have just written over all the 3 conditions over here. Okay. Let me just check it again. So the answer should be no. Okay, we will now check for if 8 is equal, if 8 is the number and the digit is 4-digit number. So we will check now. So the answer is yes. Why? As I told you that when it is 8, the number is 8 and the number of digit is 4. So we can say it is possible in base 2, as 8 in base 2 will be equal to 1000 and that 1000 is 4-digit number. So we can do that. Okay. Hope you guys understand the logic. Thank you very much.